Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, worldwide, renegade. The day, the man when afraid, man of the wilderness. Keep it real and honest, one, you know, tabloid. Come for Andrew on this back, you know. Because we never finished the video yesterday, Andrew. We never finished the video. And the lies, it got deep, man. The deceitfulness. The guy dangerous, bad, you know. The guy, when we say dangerous, very dangerous. I want to have to take note. Never take note. Now, Holness go across Portland a few days ago. The Benbrook place where them are, where the investor them put their money on a bill. That's the next white elephant, by the way. Right? Holness go across, they go give it 2 hours in West Portland and then go across. Right? And Holness bring up the deportee argument. When do this time, remember, Chuma always say him talk to people. And you never animal always mix up himself. When do this time catch a woman? And ask her. Him set up that, you know, okay? Then him go up and him rant now and I tell you about deportee. And them is not deportee and everything. But me going to play Nikisha question to Dr. Crab. And I want to listen keenly what Dr. Crab say because we only talk about bullshit. What we know about deportee, we can't listen to people. We only talk about bullshit. You man, hey, the man come out and talk something, it's unbelievable. You understand? This unbelievable. Say it unbelievable. Yeah, man, yeah, say Christopher. Oh. You understand? My heart starts to my heart strong. Yesterday was me. Granddaughter heart strong. See? All right. And then we want to go back. Remember, one is going to talk about this Finsac. And come up with a bullshit. I want to go through and dissect something now. Run as a learning child. And I run through the whole of the man lie without a disturb. I run through him lies. When I'm talking about Finsac. Because Finsac was a solution. Me and man compare America 9% on these things. And by the way, I want to talk about Holness and him full employment. But if you have a country, I'm telling you something, you know, people. Holness, when you can sit down, they make Holness a quote the game and a chat one bag of bullshit. Jamaica will never better. It cannot better. If you answer Trish, if you live by the lies where the government will tell you, you will never get nothing done. Yeah. To put it, when you say it need a stronger word, don't. Yes. See, no, in dangerous, you know. Yeah. Alithia, the guy dangerous. The guy him lie and them twist things and them go on. Me can tell you. Cause me, you know, yeah, me is a man, foreign affairs. We study a lot, you know. And Holness can't treat nobody around here. Him catch a woman and him run around the woman. But me want to play, before me start play him, I want to take a note where Dr. Crabber say, listen Nikisha, hey Nikisha, the queen of the South. She rough around there. Hey Michael, I want to take note of Nikisha Burchell. Hear the question and hear where Dr. Crab hear him answer and then I play Holness and tell me if it makes sense. Hear this. Remember now, you know, a Dr. Crab, them have the thing signed. And you gotta listen, them fall apart same way. Eh? Hear this.
Minister, you spoke about it generally, but specifically, who pays for accommodation, health?
Yeah, number 14, I interject. She will stop it, you know. I mean, I tell Jamaica people right now. Let me tell Jamaica people right now. Listen. When you can't sit down and you have the government to a trick on you. Seriously a trick on you. Yeah? And when you look at our opposition and she try to interject and a chat for the she will allow these things. She need to stop it now. The whole Jamaica for run them way, and them just take for election them for run them way. It's bad. But listen to the question, I'm going to take the answer and then I'm going to play Andrew Holness. Camera look. He might look small, you know. He's dangerous. Yeah? I when him knows, I want him to it, you know. Yeah, man, Robert, I want him to it.
Care, security, transportation. No, as I said, he spoke generally. I'm asking for some specific points. Specifically, Minister, who pays for accommodation, transportation, health care, security, and the administrative costs associated with these transfers?
The minister said the United States of America. Do you have any other question?
Yes, enough. Who speaker do these things? The minister said, the question I call Minister Dr. Crab. You have another question. She says, hey, you know, Bigfoot, she for go ahead, man.
Jamaican taxpayer funds be used.
The minister said the United States of America. Member.
Yes, shadow. But anyway, Nikisha got you now. For
do you have any questions that do not surround answers already given?
Incidentals is something totally different. I know some people perhaps don't understand that. Go for something
totally different, member. No, it isn't.
The second question, Minister. Has Jamaica negotiated and settled on compensation from the U.S. for participation in this program? Yes. What, therefore, is the estimated annual cost, if any, and financial benefit to be accrued from Jamaica's participation in this program? Third question. Has the Ministry of Finance conducted a fiscal impact assessment survey? Because, I mean, there are some obvious costs, but then the hidden costs which only a fiscal impact assessment could reveal. You said that this was signed last week, Thursday, but has Cabinet approved the MOU between Jamaica and US committing Jamaica to this? And finally, Minister, what is the duration of the MOU? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, indefinite? Thank you.
Thank you, member. Minister, turn your mic on, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me say, I think I made copious note on this. They'll be here as visitors.
They'll be here as visitors. Some deportee. The people that not visit because they not visit by themselves. They'll be here as visitors. Remember, you know, them get transported there, you know. Not by them will. Them can't do by as visitors. Anyway, continue.
First round, bear in mind that once they stay beyond what may be a kind of projected time frame, two things can happen. One, they can apply for asylum. They will treat them as any other illegal immigrant, which is why the numbers are restricted.
So, they will come as visitor, and if the time frame where they might give them, they might give them time frame. I think you said they might pass to go to them country. What kind of time frame? Why the US to fly them back to them one country? So, one, if them pass the time frame, then them can apply for asylum. Not the Asian will come down and turn them back. Yeah? Yeah, them can apply for asylum if them stay over them time frame. So, me don't know when I'm going to say, I hear this. Me don't know when I'm going to send them back, but them then if they stay for a long time. I mean, I know how them going to send them in them country. And can cast Jamaica. Not my word. Listen.
Secondly, if we find that they might have an adverse trace, we can deport them to their home country.
Here what I'm saying, I'm going to play Andrew on this. You know, if we find that they have an adverse trait, we can deport them to their own country. So, Andrew one is that about we not take no criminal. But if we find out them have an adverse trait, we can deport them to them one country. So by them, they just go to them country and done. It makes sense when they say, come on. But you can hear Andrew talk about lies and when do. Him just say, you hear when they say, come on. Let me play it back. Let me play back this. Play again.
Once they stay beyond what may be a kind of projected time frame, two things can happen. One, they can apply for asylum. They will treat them as any other illegal immigrant, which is why the numbers are restricted. Secondly, if we find that they might have an adverse trace, we can deport them to their home country. Otherwise,
If them have adverse traits, we can deport them to their own country. So why, what do you mean by deport them? You think them just a pass through to them one country? You think it's a third country where you send them on, but you can deport them to them one. And it costs the Jamaican government to dip them, you know. Listen.
cost. And the power of the minister remains.
So the cost to us, let me play it back, I couldn't hear it. But Andrew, when it's attack the one bag of bullshit, me say when you listen all of them, you put them together. None of them that make sense. None, not even one. Listen again.
Copious note on this. They'll be here as visitors for the first round. Bear in mind that once they stay beyond what may be a kind of projected time frame, two things can happen. One, they can apply for asylum. They will treat them as any other illegal immigrant, which is why the numbers are restricted. Secondly, if we find that they might have an adverse trace, we can deport them to their home country at our cost. And the power of the minister remains intact and is not breached by.
And we are pay for it. You deport them, but Jamaica pay for it. Yeah. Yeah. Eh? Jamaica, yeah, when that's a while, if you find them have adverse trait, you can deport them to their own country and the bill upon us. That's him saying. Remember, play it again. Clear.
Please.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me say, I think I made copious note on this. They'll be here as visitors for the first round. Bear in mind that once they stay beyond what may be a kind of projected time frame, two things can happen. One, they can apply for asylum. They will treat them as any other illegal immigrant, which is why the numbers are restricted. Secondly, if we find that they might have an adverse trace, we can deport them to their home country at our cost. And
at our cost. Them say US cover everything, even this guy, you know. You don't see what I'm saying, if them find them have criminal background, you deport them immediately to them country at Jamaica cost. If you find out, because remember, and then you cannot find out. As I told you before, there is no way a criminal from a next country, I got open up, you lock them up. I got tell you, say them a criminal and them kill much people and rape not much little boys and little girls. It will not happen. You have to find evidence from you. Criminals argue up themselves like that. Eh? But them has to make sense. Eh? So he might deport them. That's why I have to make them go to them one country. Them are not Asian. Them send one back the Asian. Carlin, them send one back the Asian, them, you know. But him just say they find, so them have criminal background, you deport them to their own country. And that him say. That him say right there. You understand? All right. Remember move. All right. Let me just do this again. But our money is spent. Listen.
Minister, turn your mic on, please.
Once they stay beyond what may be a kind of projected time frame, two things can happen. One, they can apply for asylum. They will treat them as any other illegal immigrant, which is why the numbers are restricted. Secondly, if we find that they might have an adverse trace, we can deport them to their home country at our cost. And the power of the minister remains intact and is not breached by any agreement. We can deport any undeserving. Okay. Capacity of the IOM is not one that we are going to be. Have to go into. We have an understanding that they will provide certain services. Again, if the agreement is being pursued and we find that they cannot be with 25 people because the numbers is what we have agreed to, then we'll have to examine their operational activity at that point in time. They are sent here by the United States government as illegal immigrants.
As illegal immigrants. So you said visitor first. They might come as visitor, but them send from United States as illegal immigrants. Remember them now come from them one, you know. So you tell, oh, we tell it, they must send deportee, and you say they must come as visitor. But yesterday, if you find anything, them are criminal, you gotta dip them. Eh? Continue.
They don't have a choice where to go. If they have a choice, they'll stay in the United States.
They don't have a chance where to go. If them have a choice, them stay. So where am I do? Trump a circumvent the Trump a Trump a circumvent the court over there, so, you know. With the tradespeople. No, but hey, that's a garbage again, you know. Alicia, that's a garbage again. Continue.
And they offer to return to their home country. Once they get here, we are part of the operational.
So we not get them look for something, but them not really get paid. I see it, you know. Kind of thing with them say a garbage, you know.
We are seeking to settle is location. We have to identify a venue where they can stay, and that is part of what we have to do before we operationalize the activity.
So really them look place to put them. So Andrew House, Crab House and them places can hold them. But we can't tell the community they don't make them come and jam them people upon. Then little later on the little boy mash up. And on the little girl them little boys and girls them bust up. Our people are drawing all kind of things, don't we? Yeah? Alright, continue.
And no one will be sent here until we settle that. An appropriate location for them to stay. And they cannot be detained. And they cannot be a place which is signal sense that they're going to be detained.
So they cannot be detained. Them cannot be detained. Them detained, they know we know. And I force send them a country, but them cannot be detained. Continue, and them a visitor.
I'm going to all of them now. The cost, as detailed by the member from South St. James, as said, is general. We cover all IOM, they cover the funding that is designed to cover the cost for the initial period of this stay. All of.
So the funding, I don't cover them costs for just the period, right? Look, hear this now.
Their cost, right? Unless, I said, if we have to deport one ourselves, then we have a deportation order which we activate separately, or if they go into asylum, the cost.
So so him say if them to deport them me think them that pass through. Or you mean if you deport them themselves? Me think them a go home. Him say the class of Jamaica be with if them to deport them. If you find say them a criminal, and if you deport one of them or any out of them, a Jamaica be the cause. Or if them do asylum, a Jamaica be the cause. They not each tell them say Jamaica be the cause. Eh? Yeah man, Winifred up. Yes. They hear this? So Jamaica be the cause too, you know. See? You hear him say it, look about it. You gotta hear what Andrew say around this, you know. Yes? So I'm gonna answer Nikisha Berchel question. And I'm gonna tell the point blank, if you find any in the group who are criminal, but if you listen to, hey, me say my phone them, I'm not listening, man.
There are no compensation we derive from the United States government. It's an agreement we have negotiated. As I said, the United States government is one of Jamaica's primary partners in terms of both trade and security, and we negotiate this. In this case, they asked. When we were to receive our IRMs, we asked for a negotiated agreement, and they send us the numbers we're saying, 2 flights a month. In this case, they asked us to accommodate their policy program, and we, in negotiation, did so. There was no compensation there. The United States, as a partner in security, they are our primary partners in security, and we get. And in times of emergency, they are always available. In the passage of Hurricane Melissa, they were particularly helpful beyond security. Their major helicopters were most critical in the initial phase. They were in your constituency delivering goods and taking personnel because we didn't have that kind of equipment. And they're always on standby for that kind of activity at any time. Our relationship has not We may vary in the public perception, but we have had a very strong relationship with the United States government for a long time. And I said their security in particular have been strengthened in the last few years and has worked extremely well in us identifying and disrupting both transnational criminal activity, gangsters and otherwise in our country. Up to recently, I've seen that they arrested some 5 individuals who are major shippers of guns to the United States, and that came about because of major bilateral cooperation in dealing with the illegal trade of firearms coming to Jamaica. The Ministry of Finance naturally would not be consulted because the primary cost to us will be the deployment of our staffing and their establishment, which is why, again, the numbers were set at the number they're at, that we can manage that number in addition to what we are currently doing with other immigration activities. So there will be no particular need to get a special assignment budget either from the Ministry of Finance or to seek further funding from the United States. As indicated again, I repeat, the program, Madam Speaker, is such that we can pause at any time. Either side can pause for whatever reason, and when we pause, review and look on. They are not like to be any expansion in numbers, I repeat, because we have negotiated to get a number we think we can manage. Given the activities in the Caribbean and around us, it may be that.
So Trish, this guy, him guy wanna talk one bag of bullshit when nobody answer. And but partner with this and that, because them have to spend them own money. Only hear it from them. If them find anybody with criminal background, them are gonna dip them. But if you listen to this right, so now, you talk bullshit again. Yeah? Compensation, this is bullshit. Yes? When I talk about bullshit, Trish, we know it's bullshit. But yeah, when I tell you, if you find people with criminal trace, then you dip them. Oh, you know some have criminal trace. You have to let them, because them not going to tell you, so you have to find them. US not going to know. Even though they might know if them commit some crime there. But what to work come from some country, they not admit to US them are criminal. And then if US find out from them country, because them don't want to take them back, them know there's something wrong. So what them do, them just send them out to third country. Marco Rubio said. I remember, I know where Andrew them are doing, I mean, I know if them can't come out and do PR around here. But never continue this. Continue this.
If other numbers increase, we may have to decrease these numbers. And not likely we'll have to increase them because the instability in some of our neighbors may force other individuals coming to Jamaica with deal with them.
In our neighbors, by the way, me and Tufton come out, say I take 50 nurses. They might come back because them do paper. After hey, them shouldn't even come back. Yeah, 50 a little bit. But 50 are return because them sign contract. It's simple, you could have signed contract with them. The US people them must suffer. In a Jamaica, this is what them do. OMB minister, I do not know. West Bar, I do not know. What a good question you ask. If I'm here alone, number one, in the year too. This is how criminal continue.
In the it was basically it had to be approved by cabinet, and that was done before. When cabinet gives instruction to the ministries, they instruct us on the basis of a draft MOU, which we then take to our partner, and when we discuss it, it was accepted, and we signed off together, same time. And the duration is an understanding which is clearly open-ended. Yeah, right.
So when you hear him for yourself, the guy said them have to pay. If them find any criminal, make we listen when Holness say yes or no. But Holness too. All the while him jump out and say, him talk to people, and we run him with it. This time, he go get a woman a house in a Portland, and he make sure tell her to ask him a question. And she asked him, because she couldn't say she wait for him. She asked him, and then him come up with garbage. Hear this. Remember, crap, that's a terrorist I'm going to pay, you know. And any one of them have criminal background, they deport them same time, and the state money. And them tell you where the state are going to spend money. And I like them I get paid because what, right? Them have this and all right. Here what own this to yourself. Hear this.
Oh,
unit, and I'm here. All right, so I've just handed over a social housing unit, and I'm here with the lovely Eugenie Brown. You see how she look? Like a youngster. And Eugenie approached me with a concern. Tell him what is your concern, Eugenie.
yes, sir. I get to understand that the deportee that are coming to Jamaica, that you are welcoming them here, they are rapists, murderers, and you're carrying them to Jamaica. Oh, we going to survive with them here under these circumstances that going on in Jamaica. We are trying to put under control. How we going to manage those with them? We want to know exactly if they are victims or whatsoever.
So who tell you that now?
We want to know if they are victim and whatsoever. Hear him now. So who tell you that? Chat I'm not going. Jesus Christ. She doesn't say Rubio or nothing at all, you know. She doesn't say the government, she see the government attack, you know. Hear this now.
I hear it on the social media, and I saw Mr. Golding demonstrating yesterday in Gold, saying that you're inviting convicted people in Jamaica.
And you believe that?
She said, Mr. Golden say you are inviting. He might invite. Can be all our statement can right. He might invite. People that get deported, them not invite. Him take them. He might take them. Remember this something where they might hide from we, you know. Continue.
I don't believe yet, but that is why I asked you.
Good.
If I did believe.
I don't believe yet. That's why I asked you. But I want to liberate to no fool. If you fool one more time. But by the way, we can't blame God with these things. Because let me tell you something. However time we blame the Almighty. We don't blame the Almighty for nothing at all. Because me know better. So me have to speak truth to power. Because hear this. When you're a baby, you know no teeth. You only see properly. You depend on your parents and things. So if you're born in Jamaica and you go to China, you can speak Chinese. So when I blame about God, you develop this for your labor right home. You develop the food thing for your boss man to parents them and grandparents can fully dance, you know. So you develop it up. It's not a thing. We don't blame God about nothing. We don't blame God about God make evil. Can no man, from as long as you're born, your baby, you taught things, you learn things, you process, then you have independent mind for you grow up. So it depends on where you pick. So we can't blame God. Can enough time here them blame God. So if God know, and God to make this no. Liberate us dance because Buster man to make them dance. And you have leaders and followers, them pick the wrong guy for go follow. So if anything where him say them just take it for Bible. And then Andrew the lightest thing and see them follow him. Dangerous. Nothing to do with God. Hitler has nothing to do with God, you know. Because you have independent thinkers. When you're a baby, you can't go tell me say you're born and oh God make you born and you're wicked. No. You have independent mind and thinking. You're not a computer. You never want to control you. See? Yes. So Andrew, like when them people them come from the Dunn school, from Buster school. So him love them, yeah. Yes, man. And him lie to you know. So don't sound like a lie. You know what that mean? Fully dance. Continue.
If I would run with it.
All right.
That is why I'm asking you.
So there are two lessons here. One, don't believe everything you hear.
Yeah.
And I am so proud of you because you hear something, you don't take it as truth.
Yeah.
You go and seek further information
Yes.
to verify.
She go and seek further information and she come there to that for ask some bullshit. Because to him always I talk about him, see people and them talk to him and make sure video this and then him I talk about it after, you know, I'm going to show you. But remember when we just play with crap, just say, if them come with criminal background, him find them out, I dip them same time. And that crap just say, you know, any one of them, another state I dip them. Instead of send them on, that means you keep them. And them on a prisoner. So you look about them, although them lock up around the area. All right, continue.
verified.
Yes, sir.
And that is called media literacy. Right? Because not everything, and especially on social media,
Yes, sir.
I would say about 80% of the things you see on social media are not fully accurate.
You know what? It's use the word fully. Because 80%, the 100% I'm spam them or put out things, them false. Them false, film spam them. I remember I have the most spam online. Few of us. I'm about to spam the online and spread propaganda, including himself. So the 80% when I talk, not totally to himself and crab and them, you know. Not them. Can them depend on social media. Yes. And themselves them attack. Continue.
All right. And so it is good that you felt the need to ask. All right.
Sir.
Second issue is that it is not true.
Okay, sir.
The government of Jamaica has signed a memorandum of understanding with the government of the United States. It is not yet operationalized, meaning that though we have an agreement.
So what you said not true? You sign it. Don't know why you about operationalize. You said not true, but you still say sign it. So them now come. And you can't tell me who come. You cannot. When you try to convince the people, when people come in anything, remember, brother, it's a worse pan you, you know. You cannot. And America will not go through no fine-tooth comb. Them lock up people, them not question people. Eh? You hear this? Him said not true, but you still sign it. Eh? Continue.
No one has been brought to Jamaica under that agreement.
She said, you have carry them. So you said no one brought to Jamaica under that agreement. He said, you look place to them, you sign it. If you carry them. I'm a matter of fact, him that I carry them in if that never, if US, if the embassy never put it up, if green I get it. It gone through. Them sweet, them in 25.
Because we have not worked out as yet the terms on which they would come. What we have worked out with them.
So come and talk about the term. You know, people, me just play a little while. You know, you come, so when them come, what them are do, uncle the place alone, them are work on, you know. Crab does tell me the term. So it cannot be true. Crab I tell you when them come, if anybody have this, what them are do, and them are file, I say, these are the terms. Uncle think we put them on a plane, but them a find place, them look place to put them. You saw them lie. He might look down where I said the term, the work out. Then no crap explain the terms. Oh. Eh? No man. No, but no people. Hey, we for run and enjoy this, you know. Me just play crab. And crab I tell you one. And where Jamaica, these are all the terms. So all crab, I lay out the terms to we and just say the terms and work out. Me not tell them just like this guy, I want them, hey, them to go away, you know, man. Uncle idiot, we don't put up them two video there. Nikisha just ask him, you know. And me sure me just hear the terms, them, you know. Yeah, using a Westminster system, most of the people, including the PM speaker, and other MP would have to resign based on their conduct. Thank you, man. Thank you, Trish. Yeah, Trish. Yeah, Crab. Don't you hear Dr. Crab look a while? When I play before. Him tell you when them come, where they must stay. If any one of them have criminal background, them deport them right away upon the state. Them are spend money, him tell you, them not get paid, them not get the money for the duration. These are all the terms. You know, no more terms than that. I just get a place when them come now, them put them in a place. But Crab give you the whole full thing. And yet still let me work out the terms. Eh? See a boxwood voter too. And that's what we call them, a boxwood voter. Dunce! This is a boxwood voter. Super dunce. But this is how Angela do. Crab explain the term clearly. Do you call term? Crab tell you, when them come, them a visitor. And then them can seek asylum. Them are if him know you have criminal background, them find out, him can dip your butt upon the state, what them are going to do, and everything, much of them are come. These are all the terms in a Jamaica. Yeah. And them can't stay over there because them could have them that stay. Eh? Them a back food, them and 2 pieces of fry, yes. Eh? Them a Kentucky voter, man. Kentucky, them a no brain cell. But this is how Angela, Angela said the terms them no work out. Them keep on say the terms don't work out, but them a tell we one word in the or you send a memorandum and it not have the terms in it. But come and explain the terms. Eh? Continue.
Is that we're not taking no murderer, we're not taking no rapist, we're not taking no pedophile. No one with a criminal background will be taken on that MOU.
Ma'am, when I'm talking bullshit, when ICE come for you, them pick you up. So you have, it's a mix of everything. You have victims and you have villains. A lot of villains. Right? When I talk about bullshit, I remember US can't know this. Them come from different country. So US will have them full file of them. Impossible. Impossible, man. Yeah? If them commit crime in the US, it's a different set of crime that from where them commit in a freedom place, man. Where them come from, man. Yeah? Jamaica can't know, freedom place can't know, so it don't make no sense. When I talk about bullshit. So Marco Rubio line Tampa. Yeah? This is the garbage where come with. Eh? Continue. Him said no rapist. But crap does tell you, if them find out anybody a criminal, he might dip them same time. That's how when them there Jamaica, Because US government, no way, and US government can't get anybody, them all just scrape them up. Them not interrogate them and waterboard them. If you confess and they will not confess. So when I talk about, well, Andrew come and he won't go out to the water more, he fool your fart. This don't make no sense. And that me tell them, take the people them feed that the guy Andrew, liar, evil and wicked in himself. Him turn himself in the devil, Yeah. Yeah. America keep them locked up. And I go dip them, him say no, them a visitor. Crab. Hear this.
And I want to assure you of that.
Yes, sir.
And I want to then now take you to another analysis of the situation.
Hear this.
As a Jamaican.
Yes, sir.
You remember when
Hear this.
they were seeking to increase the number of Jamaicans who were being deported here.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And you realize how strongly I was. I sent a message to the persons who are coming back. That when you come back to Jamaica, nobody come here
Yes, sir. Yes,
with no
sir.
badness. Nobody feel like it's the same Jamaica that you left 10 years ago. When you come back here, different business.
Yes,
and
sir.
I was very strong on that.
Yes.
So, when you come and talk and say no come here with badness, enough of them will do drugs and shoot people and then do them time and come home. You don't go that now have nothing to do because them still have to come home. So when you talk about when you say it and you're serious and that now what that have to do with nobody, them still come home. Enough of the junkies and killer them back home. If you as well them dip them time up them dip them. Different from people where they might have all and that's what I'm telling you, you have a mixture. So what I'm talking about, you remember when we said about 20, that now have nothing to do. The judge lad, they come back after I'm done in time. When them again, the one they show a passy. Don't them they dip him. The one where them kill. In the house, but them joke and kill. Them they kill him brother too. Vivian Blake. He never dip, get back dip. He never get dip. Look how much people in the US get dipped, them in a drugs, them in a gun running, them in a everything. What happened to this guy? Eh? You do your time, them dip you. Him can't stop them. Vivian Blake. Eh? When I talk about, I did warn them strongly. Don't come here with. That makes sense? Continue.
Then you think, say, no, me would have got take foreign criminal come here.
That is why.
Yeah, some of the things them me no know.
Man, shut your fuck up, man. But let me not take foreign criminal come here. You can't know. The murder, heinous crime with the people them do when them are sent down. You cannot know. Impossible. Them that commit the crime, different crime from where them commit in them country. Them come far and wide. You can't know where US have where them have. So US catch them and sell drugs. I do pedophilia, pedophile do all kind of, and them dip them. Can them mix them up and dip them. Right? You can't know what them doing in the country different from what US have. And by the way, US now again a privy for you not take them. Because you couldn't question US when US want to get them out. And the man said, I want you to be a heinous crime him do, you know. If you're like Antigua, US now going to tell them nothing. US going to tell them say, I'm a priest. US going to tell them I'm a murderer. US going to tell them I'm a priest. When you are fight on him, you can't question US and US say I'm a priest. And US are give a blank sheet. When I'm talking bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah? US are frustrated, you know. Yeah? And US are come tell us, boy, I want you to know, him is a serial killer. US now want them argument them with you. Them want the US I want out even faster. Eh? Yeah. I was America, I would send the worst. But of course, US are gonna send the worst out of them thing first. Them now gonna send the best. And keep the worst. Listen, US are gonna send the worst. Set up, like what Rubio said, he might send out the worst first. Yeah? But them country now take them back. So if them go with something at US can manage. When them go on in a for them country, them figure where you know. Eh? This can guy, him go around, a people the lowest IQ got tattoo, you know. Yeah. And so, you're right. Marcia, you're 100, you know. Never call the name 3 times or 2 times that Marcia. Me say you're 100. See? This is where Andrew Holness too. But him want them. And tell them. You know, see the man I idiot. Eh? Like him take Jamaican for food. Let me tell you this. If you are trying to get rid of rubbish, garbage, and a garbage truck pull up and then they open the bag, and you have some things where you tie it up, and them say them not take this. But you can tell them that the bag say, are the same thing that the bag where them not take. Then them not go take it, unless them open it themselves. So you have to go give them and well tie it up and put it down 3-4 bags because you want them move it. Them have no time for move it, them just where you say them gone with it. So the same thing, US are dump them garbage in a Jamaica. Eh? Continue. Yeah.
That
If the
is
people
why I
them
try
really
to.
think, right?
That is why I try to get to you to find out
Yes.
the real fact.
Yeah, so watch me.
Yes, she, the real fact. She can't done so. She alone, ma'am. That's why she just up in a full green, you know. It show you a Kentucky voter, you know. Kentucky labor right. You can't believe people done so. That is why I want to hear the real facts. You think Andrew can go put him on people's shoulder and come tell them this? Real people. And some people when can buy out and go around and trick, you know, and video them, and embarrass them. You know, so she green out. The cover press and the crime, of course. Marcia, of course. I know. Yes, continue.
No, me work hard, you know. The police them work hard.
Brother, it's by your work hard. Yeah, now the police work hard for go around and kill people. Most of the man them run through the border. Most of Jamaica, the amount of Jamaican leave it unbelievable. Them don't have no work or nothing. So most of them go through the border. Go ask them where live it there and the water demand them. In a them here, them in the state. Them are cool out. I used to have enough of them, you know, enough of them they go through from long time or what have you, see? Them in the state and them the other places. So about him work hard. You notice the people them when them are killed, them not associate with no gang. Them kill some little young people and some old people, all the footballer them kill. Them just kill some people. You notice another young people them where them go at all, boy, you hear them kill. But you don't see them nowhere at all. Don't make Andrew trick which part Andrew work hard. If you buy some weapon, give the police and that make you work hard, brother. You are work hard. For do I tell lie? I'm just sick stomach. Continue.
To bring the situation under control.
Yeah.
He work hard to bring situation under control. I demand them to their Jamaica. And who them pay off? You see them wicked and lie. You know, see everybody with them kill two look sharp people. You see them kill them and it depends on camera. 3 youth when them say them are criminal and gunman no go so. Pay innocent people them are kill. And box some old people that they can't work hard. And antagonize taxi people. And motorists in a hole. Boy, you work hard. You work, woman. Continue.
And by the way, to be frank, the Americans never even approach us with that.
You hear what I'm saying, Kumail? By the way, to be frank, the American never approach him about no criminal or nothing. He just said, hear this. Play it back. In his own breath, in this year.
Police them work hard
Hear
to
this.
bring the situation under control.
Yes.
What kind of police work hard? This is bullshit. Killing innocent people at about work hard. Continue.
And by the way, to be frank, the Americans never even approach us with that.
Whoa.
If you
He might admit.
listen to the new ambassador, the new American ambassador who is coming to Jamaica when she was being reviewed and interviewed
Hear this.
Yeah.
in their Congress, you know what she said? She said the Jamaican government has done so well
Hear this.
to reduce crime. Then how would they now come to ask us to take murderers and
You know what she said too? She said the place full of drugs. And the Chinese were letting them a problem because them take over the wharf and take over the thing and she have to watch, you know. And she have to come, because she have to war with them. And that's what she said. Remember that secretary make a year. She said Jamaica full of beer drugs. And she have to cut that because she knows so enough of one in your cabinet of drugs. That's it. When you finish talking, the woman say. The woman I'm going to go buy a report. But she tell about the drugs and the problem in Jamaica. Me no hear mention it, you know. So that's not a crime. So the cocaine we not talk about on a crime. Eh? He might put a show when not working. Yeah? Hear this.
criminal? No, foolishness. And we would never accept that.
Hear that.
So the people who are likely to come are persons who are vetted, and we are in.
That is a lie. If they say America not tell him, oh, you vet them. America not vet nobody. America wanna please Jamaica for vet nobody. America this. You take it. If no say America not vet this hey, anybody, I'm gonna share alone. Hey, you see them people here? Where them people are come from the Boston days, we're instilling at them dunceness. It's bad for Jamaica, you know. You have to speak to power. Which part of America have vet who them send come give you? You think America have vet people? Yeah? And then get the best people and then keep the worst? America want to get out the worst. That are them full aim the worst first. That are them number one aim the worst. Look here. Let me play this here. But America go vet. Vet your backside. When America pack you up and play and movie, them just want to remember you know, America try circumvent the court. Then why who am vet? Eh? You see I hear that, man. Trump try circumvent the court and you say vet. Let me go for Marco Rubio. Yes. Because brother, when you talk to the people, them talk with sense. So him talk that if you run out and go up on a stage, you can call him talk to woman. Can't do it all the while and run him with it, you know. Let me go for Marco Rubio. Marco, where you there? Let me find Marco, yes. Me I listen to what Trump say, I listen to what Marco, so we're not listening to you. You understand? Look what your Marco say. Come and listen to what.
To take people from third countries. So we are active, not just El Salvador, we are working with other countries to say, we want to send you some of the most despicable human beings to your countries. Will you do that as a favor to us? And the further away from America, the better, so they can't come back across the border.
So that's the aim. The further away, the better. So use Caribbean islands too. So them cannot come across. The whole aim, I forget them don't come back across them border. Right? Hear this.
I'm not apologetic about it. We are doing that. The president was.
I'm non-apologetic about it. Non-apologetic. You understand? Yeah. Hear this.
Elected to keep America safe and to get rid of a bunch of perverts and pedophiles and child rapists out of our country. We are actively some of the most despicable human beings to your countries. Will you do that as a favor to us? And
New York, and him talk straight. Any country want to get rid of them, yeah. And it's logical first, of course. You just send the worst of the worst. So you let them commit something wrong, they say you isolate them, you have them and say no. Them you have to go first, you know. Them you draw down the country if them stay there, you know. So them and them country now take them back, send them a third country. Can't remember, you know, you want to beat the court system, so you have to send the worst. That's a dust. Come on now. Anybody that know this, them can't be nothing. You have to send the worst. Yeah.
the further away from America, the better, so they can't come back across the border. I'm not apologetic about it. We are doing that. The president was elected to keep America safe and to get rid of a bunch of perverts and pedophiles and child rapists out of our country.
Nah, well on. So, Anjo, alone, so I don't mean to tell the people them these things. The man where I get rid of them, I tell you where I do. The man himself, you know, where I do it, you know, I tell you where I do. Him not do it. Yeah, Finn cabinet I do this, so him I do it. Him and the rest, him are the, you know, the head for this. Yeah? And him I do this. And Andrew, I tell you, said people in Jamaica tell lie. We see that part father-in-law and water run out, you know. And I said Lambert Brown I tell lie. When him repeat what Marco Rubio said, them I put it on record. And I said Marco Rubio I mislead the people them. These are the people them lie and bare face and stinking of themselves. Eh? Let me finish play Andrew Holness now. Marco Rubio that. Let me finish play you Andrew Holness.
That whoever it is that will come, and they are not deportees in the strictest sense of the word as how we understand it.
Hear them fuck with it. If you don't come by your own will and a country take you up and put you up, they are deportees. You know, have your one passport and book and come spend a vacation in Jamaica, or you're not deported. You get dip from America. Them a dip you. Them put you in a plane and send you away. That is deportation. You might talk about no dip this is bullshit. Eh? You not have no saying that the American government doing you this. And the guy say you're not deported. Jamaica one of the worst places, you know. Yes. Continue.
They are coming here to transit back to their home country.
But me does play Dr. Club and them tell them the time them can't seek asylum. Anyone do when them find out the crime, him addict them same time by the state resources. And when them seek asylum at the state resources too. That means everything I run up. With it asking and I remember them come about them are cover everything no inside the state. Me play it look a while. But you listen and we run it for hear it more than one time. See? So you hear him? Hear this.
Okay. That's it. So they're not expected to stay here for any long period of time. It is a mere transit period. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of National Security, the Minister of Information, they will give you more information.
But me just play the guy, Dr. Crab, and him give you the whole outline with them sign and what Jamaica can do. So all you saying have the details, but Dr. Crab give you the 100% details. This is how them lie. The guy detail it out in a parliament. When them come, them all come there saying I lock them up, you have no place to put them. If them stay over the time, you know, them can't seek asylum. Anyone where them check out and them are criminal, them are deport them safe. Him have everything work out, it's right there. Yeah. See? This man, yeah. Yeah. So tired, eh? Very hot. I'm Mark Rolling him check, not Marco Rubio, you know. Yeah. Yeah, not Marco Rubio, but Mark Rolling. Yes.
Okay. As they have completed negotiations. But I want to give you the assurance. Don't follow foolishness.
Okay, sir.
Absolutely nothing like that.
Okay, sir.
Absolutely nothing like that. All right?
Okay,
and
sir.
Nobody has come to Jamaica under the agreement so far.
Okay.
All right? Because the agreement has not been operationalized. We don't work out the terms where they're going to stay. and all of those things. Those things.
You may work out the term. Uncle thing them a do. Them did want to creep them in your area. And that alone left, you know. But to the people them here and rise up, him don't know where to go put them. Him don't know. Where am I carry them? Down in a Westmoreland, in a way. Portland. Where am I carry them? Come up, him have to bungle them up. So them have a problem. Because when you look in your area, in your district, you see, him not going to carry them to get to him know that go already. So I'm more pick the country part them. Yeah? But you look in your country, when you look at 10, 20, 25 man, long seed man, in your place, pack up in a place. What you do about it? Eh? Now just want like him want to trick people, you know. So here when you know, after I talk to she, then remember I used to Michael, remember this guy, you know. He go on when him do this, I talk to a woman, you hear him talk to she, hear him say she said to him now, hear this. Because that's why I'm doing this and he makes sure video it this time, you know. Because we know him lie. So he makes sure video it, make she ask bullshit, yeah, like ask bullshit, then him answer, then him go up on this, hear this now. Hear this.
While I was in another part of Portland, handing over social housing, a beautiful lady who is in the audience here.
You notice the lady come from West Portland, but she got East Portland in the audience. So she follow him. That's the same woman. Hear this. And I mark him a drop out pan, you know. Listen here.
She stopped me. And she said, Prime Minister, I hear some people talk.
She couldn't stop him because of she, him hand over house give. Him give it to her. Says the woman stop him. Answer Prime, him lying, man. Up to this, him have to tell lie pan. Remember us in go get you know. Play it back. But you stop him and ask him, hear this.
I have to raise a particular issue because while I was in another part of Portland, handing over social housing, a beautiful lady who is in the audience here, she stopped me. And she said, Prime Minister, I hear some people talking that you are going to bring to Jamaica people who are murderers and pedophiles and criminals. And I said, Lord help me.
You say, Lord help me have a camera. Come in here, you say, Lord help you, you know. Lord help you.
Where you get that from? She said she heard a particular set of people, and that's why you say, who, you know is who.
I'm not going in my talk now, you know. Him say, Lord help me, look a while. But me play. Alright, him have to add in him more things, man. Can him lie about it, you know. Continue.
Running with that and carrying that rumor.
Running with that and carrying that. The woman never tell him that. Running with that and carrying that rumor. She said, him have run and carried the rumor. The woman never said that.
They say they see it on TV. They see it on a news report.
On a news report.
I said to her, did you see that the news report apologized and said, not go so?
Me never hear him say that. Him talk about the social media. Alright.
She didn't say that part.
The news media never said that neither, you know. Me have it, you know. But to throw it one side. Them come and I said the house where them say the people them in now. Them say them here. Say down there, them are gonna stay. And them say them apologize if it cause them want because few people say them not want them there. Remember the news media here say them are gonna stay there. They never say them dead there. News media never say them dead there. I lie myself for the news media to remember my play it. If I go drive back and play it. Him dangerous. Continue.
Because that is usually the case. The story that captured the attention is not easily corrected by the correction that comes after. So people are misled by falsehoods. Let me be clear. The government of Jamaica has invested too much. The people of Jamaica have paid a very high price.
It is.
To reduce the level of crime in Jamaica.
The level of crime not reduce. I will not commit the biggest crime. Let that crime don't reduce. Yeah? And when him talk about murder, as I said before, enough for the man them run with one war and think them that they are Jamaica. So remember, you know, most killing in a Jamaica, may I tell them again, it was reprisal killing. You have some domestic thing again. Police are going to kill the youth, them and tell them like, them look a baby and them look a people and never involved in a crime where them are killed. So the police, some of the killer right now. Most of the killer, them run out. Them run out. Me not even ask them nothing. We know. All right, continue.
Remember when we were getting an increased number of Jamaicans being deported here?
It is.
You remember my statements then? Don't come back here and farm the food. Don't come back here and believe that it is the Jamaica you left 10 years ago.
So to your statement, that them still a criminal. Continue.
So why would I then agree to take criminals here?
I'm talk about shit. America no come to this guy and say take them out, see some criminal there. Them just scare them. And I'm a talk fucking say that when I'm talk to the woman, so they never tell him nothing.
Why would I put in peril all of that hard work of the police force and the military?
When call hard work? He might give them all credit, you know, Chris. You hear this? Continue.
It's nonsense. And we have been very clear. And there is no country that could force me to take criminals. Having
Yes, I'm lying. Yes, I'm lying.
gone through what we have gone through. Absolutely not. And I want to make it absolutely clear that there is no such thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, the only way to see the truth, you know, is to see it in operation.
Yeah.
There is no way that anybody could come into Jamaica, you don't know. Can they show anybody coming into Jamaica under this program? Absolutely not.
Well, them not come yet. Nobody never said them reach here yet. So what about under the program? The news never ever said them there now. Come and play it.
Because though we have signed an MOU in support of accepting third country nationals who have no criminal records.
You too fucking lie. You're a liar, you're a piece of shit. You said I never said nothing. This, hey, people. No, people, if we get impeached, if we have something, I move this guy. This guy wicked. Very dangerous. May I show you some more like when we talk about Finsac, you know, brother. I want to break down that, you know. And whenever do, I have to break it down in the morning, yeah. I'm more to look for when in a as opposition. I listen, word. And you want to talk about Finsac and talk, I break down something and show the real truth. That's why they don't release the thing, you know. I'm so sure of that. Let me go and play this.
Which we will check and they will check. And if there is any such person to come in, it immediately voids.
You know, we will check and they will check. Him couldn't tell US that. Me, I want to know that. Kind of for them wanted in the US. Anything where US put on plane and give, and that him have to take. And there is no way him can check. Jamaica can't check people when I come from Jamaica. Him can't check in a US system. He can't check in a them country where them come from. So him a talk a bullshit. Yeah? Continue.
The MOU. So even though we have an understanding, we have not yet worked out how it is going to work. We have the broad understanding, no criminals, and they're not coming here to live. This is a point that
I'm lying now. Says about understanding no criminal and it never work out. But Crab explain everything about them. Or you explain everything. Wait, that means I sign a blank MOU. You should him take people for dance. That means you sign a blank paper. Say MOU and you don't have nothing for it, nothing work out. This is all lie. You might look for intelligent beams on here. Intelligent people and the guys say him sign a blank MOU. Yeah? America don't work like that. A matter of fact, gospel don't tell you how much people them did want them take and everything and them send back to them. Because them outline how much people him for take. I'm saying no, I'm not mash up in place. Remember my plate, you know. A matter of fact, remember play glass ball, bro. This is my chat garbage. I'm put in gospel down. Voila. This is the gospel down said them sent to him when them record film thing. Remember go for gospel down. You see, you know, Andrew Holness. It's when you get up and talk about a lie. We are crumbling, you know, better. Well, what about your one word? See? I'm going to find gospel down and play. I'm going to play this. See? Man, you can't get up and just lie, so better. You can't get up and lie, so better. You have to stop this. You have the gospel, when I find him, when I save yours. Antigua, I save Antigua. Okay. I save Antigua. I save Antigua, I save yours. See? The man, you're too lie, man. You at time to stop the lie. So you did a attack, say you signed something, but you no work out Antigua. Remember, look here, hear this. Hear gospel, hear this.
By the great United States. In fact, the very issue about third country nationals, we're not cooperating on our own volition. We're
we're not cooperating on them own. Hear this.
being coerced.
Them curse. Hear this again. Play it back.
Being coerced by the great United States. In fact, the very issue about third country nationals, we're not cooperating on our own volition. We have been coerced to take these deportees. Being coerced by the great United States.
The man tell you as is. They have been coerced to take them. But here we eat right back. So Andrew tell you bullshit. Hear this.
And if we don't cooperate, they punish us. Many of us are resisting to make sure that they do not send us any criminal elements. And as I have said to them, as the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, I cannot willingly cooperate with any other power, any country, to destroy our beautiful Twin Island state. And we have insisted that we will not accept any criminal elements, and that at the same time, we want to limit the amount of individuals who they send to this country. Again, we want to be cooperative, so we are not being uncooperative here. But this idea that they could send us 120 individuals, you've said to them that is totally unacceptable. And we
Yes, so them tell them. So Andrew tell me like, hold on the bro, hold on. So he might have the idea how much per year they might send him. 110 per month. Him say 120. Him tell them so that unacceptable. Me, I go take 10 for the whole year. I wouldn't want no criminal. So Andrew said them don't know them sign MOU. These are the more talking them have. Can him tell you how him and them back and forth. And what him tell them, Andrew them can come say this. Hear this.
have sent them a counter proposal. We said that we'll accept 10.
Him send them a counter proposal. So Andrew them have the details where they want, you know. Yeah? Play it again.
They could send us 120 individuals. You've said to them that is totally unacceptable. And we have sent them a counter proposal. We said that we'll accept 10 annually, no more than 10. So I hope that this will not result in any acrimony and further restrictions, but that they will respect our position and respect our sovereign right to determine how many of those individuals we accept.
All right. So Andrew, I'm going to finish play you now. So the man I tell the film sovereign rights, and him tell them want him take 120, him say not do it, and I mash up in country. And they will take 10 for the year. That are less than 1 per month, you know. Yeah? And them not. So him give them a counter proposal. Them say them want to coerce them. See? Andrew come with that a lie. Continue this.
They are coming here in transit to their home country.
Yeah, I lie again now. They are coming here in transit to their home. So why them are Andrew Holness? People, when they can't answer dance. If it was so easy for them to go home, it'd work out cheaper for America, put them in a plane and just drop them off. Drop them. It's so easy for America. When my talk is bullshit. This is simple AB. If you not understand this, you really no super dance. Andrew try to play political puppet to do, you know. I tell you no bullshit. Yeah? Them are coming in transit to them one country. But crab, I tell you, them state, them are file asylum, seek asylum, and then them cover it. Any one of them when find a criminal, he might dip them immediately. But Andrew, I tell you something different. Remember I play crab before, you know? And crab up the script. You have it. You're not in transit to them country. Jamaica is not in transit point, you know, Jamaica. Though it's cocaine. The government know about that because them are part of it. Members of the government are part of the cocaine trade. And PSOJ, remember them big money there for them. Remember them now have no gang, you know. Right now, when them can't pipe and the pole can get the people they now know. So you know so the cocaine trade come from them. Yeah, within the government circle, within PSOJ, and within the police force. 3 of them combined, sending the drugs in North America and Europe. Yeah, cocaine. Taking it from Colombia. All right. I remember, and I like when I hear name, we just not call name. Because, you have to preserve some people, you know, who run them. You understand? All right, continue.
And that's one of the reasons why we have been asked to facilitate and support. Because the idea is to get them into a country where they can get connections to their country.
That is bullshit. Jamaica plane, you get them in our country. Are you let me tell you, USA have connection flight go every country. Ungo like North Korea, when nobody not really fly so. And them, but them have connection to every country. And I was in North Korea not there. Yeah? Them have flight connection from US to every country. Where my talkers are bullshit. So you get them to a country to connect and fly to a country. And that Dr. Crab said, this is how Andrew lie. You saw him lie? Eh? Continue.
Easily. Without having to go back to the United States.
You know, she get them to a country, to fly go back to them country without get them back to United States. United States and fly them. Remember them have military plane and everything, them that just fly them home. Eh? This is how I'm lie, man. This is how I'm lie. Eh? It make you want to cuss bad word. This is how I'm lie. Yeah. Yes. A poor people think they live pan, man.
So, I want to assure Jamaicans that the concerns that you have had, and I can understand why you would have the concerns, that they are false.
Him say, the man I look on the real thing in front of you. Andrew, the lightest piece of shit ever created on earth. Ever walk earth. And I said the concern false. When Marco Rubio said, where am I saying the concern false? That's why if who used to listen, Andrew must listen him no more. Eh? Yeah? You hear this? In dangerous. Mr. Even if you didn't vote for this guy, you have to think twice again. You can't make your big people if you make them guy lead you astray. Father God created us with independent thinking. But not for we're not critical thinkers. A lot of us are just thinkers, you know. A lot of them. Yeah? Yeah. They're not critical thinkers. Look how Angela look on you when you know what going on and you see how them get deeper, you see how people are going all over the place. You see how El Salvador and go someone prison them. And the guy I can tell you say, it falls. Them send MS2, them all dip MS-13 leader, gang leaders. But cooperate with them, you know. I know say they go back home, you know, say trouble. Yeah. Taxpayers' money, Janet. Me notice the social housing I give it to them, yes.
And they've made no sense really. Because the government has invested heavily in reducing our crime and murder.
Invest even if you reduce the murder and crime. Because most of the man, they are telling us that them run through the border. And then I get one gone all over the place. You notice none of the man, them on the top name, we not hear them none at all. Look on the people, them who are dead. Look on the people, them who are dead. And you know, some of them attack a bullshit. Yeah? You are telling me that you invested everything to kill our poor people, Pitney. Eh? If the youth, them not there in the place. Them not there. Thousands of them before. In a Panama alone, them turn back 3,000 people in. Because everybody that run, remember when them run out? Eh? When you just look down who are dead and tell me you said them man them are kill how much people them kill. And you hear people come out and say, yes, I'm the kill my father and my uncle and me this and them thing. No. As some innocent people police are killing, not nobody to kill. I remember enough. The violence and reprisal killing used to go on. If the people them not there for go on, reprisal killing it now go on. See? The police are going to kill people. And they have some criminal now, one and two of them where go rob and they do some little things. See? We might talk about bullshit. Continue.
Now we start to talk about Jamaica being the most peaceful country. Why would we go and
Yes, that is a bogus again, you know. Make us show you something. Then pay somebody come up with a fuckery. Jamaica vote the most peaceful country over Antigua. We not all have crime. Over Turks and Caicos. Over in the Caribbean, you know. So you know who put out this? This is the same thing when them write up in the papers that Jamaica is a superpower. Let me show you what him does too. These are the fuck where Andrew put out, making dirty people then spend money, put out, and say make up more people when you write. Remember, nobody know who write that neither, you know. Me look them up and them and nobody, you know. Look here. Look here. You never hear about this. And you know in your heart. So Jamaica, Trinidad and Haiti are the worst set of fuck up country right now. Right now as we speak. Yeah? Whether by police, yes. Whether by police or any one of them. I'm live.
Can I
Say
say good morning?
good morning.
Hi guys, good morning. I hope you had a good sleep when I was last night.
Okay, good.
Oh, thank you for the charger.
Okay, good.
Bye guys.
Yes. All right. So see, so here when them put up, here, this is how them go put up people. Let me show you. Them go, this is how Andrew them want to run with. Me tell you, say the fuckery where him go on with unbelievable, you know. This is how I talk about, you know. Look here. Jamaica ranked the Caribbean's most peaceful country. Then for 20, this who write this for us chuck off in a shit. This story make no fucking sense. So Jamaica, how it stay? When you put up this now and then, Andrew run with it. This is what them do all the time. Let me tell the people. If you follow these people, you know, and you run with where them are going with, you know, you'll be a sick motherfucker in your head, in your head space. Where you go? You ever hear about Turks and Caicos and one of them place? Cures and them place are quiet, you know. You know, them places, you know, go look on them places, go look on murder figures, anything at all. Them places are peaceful. Where you're going at some other little country, even Antigua, they were in place. This is where they put up a garbage. But Andrew, them pay people to put that and then put it out. You don't know people write and then write shit, and then you run with this. In a yourself, if you go look on Jamaica and the ranking in a crime, it show you real crime. This is what the police are going with alone. A human rights violation. You not find the police are going so in other countries. Only in Trinidad and Haiti. Yeah? So Jamaica couldn't rank the most peaceful in full your fuck. Over Cayman, over Turks and Caicos, over Antigua, Barbados, St. Lucia, Grenada and these. This don't make no fucking sense. Cures on them Turks and Caicos, do one of them play. Where my talk is bullshit. But this is what Andrew like doing, you know, to trick people. Yeah? Him that garbage. Eh? He make, hey, Michael. You remember when they make about Jamaica as a little superpower? He make one of them write it up in Miami. And then where Andrew use the media to put out fuckery where it don't match. But Andrew, let me tell you something. Anybody can look on crime rate or anything in the world, more you Google it. Look on any one of them crime rate and look on peaceful country. But when you put that in a Google, it to come up. Yeah? Yeah. Cuba have the lowest murder rate. But Jamaica the most peaceful country because murder. Fucking idiot. Eh? You know, tell chat bullshit. This is what you do all the time. Me tell about you. Yeah? Stop write bullshit and make the people them write bullshit, brother. You're sickening now, man. You understand? You're sickening. I can't tell the way I say yes, so.
But I say even more. You should watch the interview of the U.S. ambassador.
I know. Remember, I know. Smarty stay from where them right in a Europe. And right that just now. Them don't come and tour Jamaica and tour get and show everything and show them what go on. Just by the police movement alone, Jamaica, you have to be careful. Just by the police movement, more than the whole place. The place angry and miserable, you know. We got a lot of these islands. The America, Virgin Island, and them are some peaceful place. Something more than Jamaica. Yeah? Bermuda and them place there. Them all have death. But Jamaica the most peaceful country. Yeah? This is how me tell it to be a fuck him do, you know. Eh? One somebody right that and put it in a Google. I want it to run out and then the people that follow you do. And the same thing him do. Hey, let me show you something. Let me deal with your case, Holness. Let me deal with your case. Well, I not even drink tea, but my hold on there. Let me deal with Holness case. Jamaica, according to Holness, Jamaica, look on this. May I show the real stats to people, right? Jamaica fully employed according to Holness. Can change the pot about. Jamaica unemployment rate so that, look on this in a people, 3.7%. However, there are over 690,000 working age, you know. Jamaican classified as outside the labor force. This is really, them in a living fuckery. If Andrew, I'm more than 850,000 people. But him put this just now. Say, remember, look where it come from now. International labor, something this come from. See, try it up here. All right, look on this. Yeah? Them say, meaning they are neither working, them not work. So it means that them not work. Not looking for work. This is a lie. So them use a part that said, not looking for work. Either them not work. Now, so Jamaica, if you have 3.7% and full employment, never in a Jamaica we have full employment. This makes sense to you, no? Wanna tell me if this makes sense to you, no? So if you have about 690,000 people not working, plus him saying 50,000 a look job, according to him. Stats Institute, look at. According to Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Staten. Labor force survey, outside labor force, outside, them come with a name outside. There are approximately 694,000 individuals of working age who are not actively engaged in job market. Among these, thousands are officially classified as potential labor force. Individual available for work, but not actively searching. So this is a lie. This is a lie. So people, so all along when you see them change up the labor force, these are the lies then. Jamaica the most peaceful in the Caribbean. Andrew too stinking now. And the labor working, Staten, the same Staten. Ask Staten if them interview these people, if these people want a job or not. Tell me how you don't interview. Oh, Andrew Holness, the public sector, it have cut staff it over heavy. And it's a burden upon the public purse. The private sector do not have any job for these people. Grace Kennedy, let me just break it down. Grace Kennedy, Sanders and them things, I can't observe all these people. Them look a place there. them can observe all these people when I work. Make I tell you something, Holness. If you go in any place, I go clean the ghetto. I go clean 2 gully in a ghetto, them war for the work. When you do work, people come out and war for the work. These people have to eat food. Some of them are sell them body. Yeah? Unemployment are more than 20% that. It's more. So when Andrew put out say a 3 pound, nobody no lower. Or if I'm more than, and this one, you know, more than 800,000 are working. And when the hurricane blow, more than 1.8 million people not working. So you can't say the people them now work or them now look at job. All them survive. Them hustle. Then you say go 50,000 and look job. This is how I'm lying, you know. Him say Jamaica full employed. Him use this lie and people, you know, the lab them run with it and put it up. These are lies. Starting off the figure them know say most of Jamaica not working. And we don't have job to fill them neither. Impossible. Because private sector don't have the space for putting 600 and like 800,000 people. So when you say them underemployed, them not looking at job. Lie. You call any man no and give any kind of work and them take it. And then when Andrew do know, if one man come out of that and chop little grass, them say my work for the year. So them change it. But let me tell you, you know, it's when you make a country live off a lie like this. Andrew, when a country around 58% not working, 50 cannot afford an balanced diet because them not work neither. See, when you make a country, you allow Andrew Holness and tag the agency and then put out garbage. Yeah? Then put out garbage and you follow that. It's not going to do better, you know. No, not going to get no work. We're not going to stay there and suffer. And every year, school dump some more when I have no job. Because you go up in a grade, you know, and you dump. So school dump thousands more. Them do have a job. So the figure when they must show now is a liar figure. You know what I mean? It's a criminal figure. It lie. And by the way, the poverty turn up, you know. And more than 28%, more than that, you know. Poverty turn up to, you know. So this alone assure you know. If you have in your mind at about, boy, Andrew Holness, I don't go 3 points at profit here, and you know, the country full employed. These are bullshit. These are bullshit. And the same thing, me just play. When I'm at the bullshit, I'm for sure that. Let me show you our next bullshit. Let me show you our next bullshit. Watch this. Watch this. All right. Let me tell you what this. This is 2012. This is 2012. This is September the 18th, 2012. It's a TVJ News. Poverty Iman. This is a TVJ News. This is when Portia Simpson just swearing the 5th of January 2012. This is the 18th of September. This is 8 months and 2 weeks. 1 day less 2 weeks. Yeah? And you remember, we're going to listen to Andrew as a opposition. Listen here.
And the leader of the opposition, Andrew Holness, joins us live this evening to give us his take. And we start off with the most difficult question that ever asked of him. What did you like about the speech?
That's truly a difficult question. No, the speech had some goodies. Notably, of course, the increasing of the benefit, the age for the benefit of persons for NHT. That's one. And the medical, the establishment of a medical facility and oncology center. That's good. And the establishment of a hospital in the western region. That's good, and we give credit for that.
So you see the hospital, at the same hospital now where you see my run one about children hospital and June. You see? This is 2012, you know. When you go and go, him say him give credit for it. Continue.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you're in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part was to blame. Why should Jamaicans?
Starker, them not return yet, you know. Them supposed to return. Don't follow what them put say them return, them not return yet. Be here tough time with that and watch that too. You see some of them in Boga put out say them not return yet. Yes, continue.
Accept your criticism, given your own troubles meeting the 5 points.
I think the Prime Minister is missing the moment. this moment requires leadership.
Want to listen, Andrew, good enough. Andrew, I tell you, set up and post a watch now. Can remember them, they destroy the place. More you listen, Andrew, I say, listen, this step on your watch. Deal with it, you cannot blame me. 8 months after she go in, 8. Andrew did 10 years hard and still I blame the 70s and all kind of things. Remember, you know, what man they do, you know, them can't overrun that. Man they create, carry coming up. You might one of the founding father, 4 of them created. 4. I make put up the 4, Andrew. When I move about, I put up the 4 meanwhile me I chat to you. I put up the 4 quick. Yeah? See founding fathers them, yeah? See me, the same thing when he was when he was, see them there? Yes. You can't do what them man do, them man said, and right beneficial to the whole of the country, including Jamaica. Carry come. 1973. See the founding fathers, see the 4 of them there? Yes. Don't size up. Do not size up. Let me continue now. Kind of thing people for know, you know. Yeah? You just lie.
It has a sense that all the indications are going in the wrong direction. People want reassurance. People want to know that there is somebody at the helm who has a sense of direction. The speech should have been about hope, motivation, confidence, instead of blame and same political regurgitation.
Instead of blame and same political regurgitation. You hear this? Instead of blame. But him blame people for everything. In past, remember, you know, 8 months. And him attack her and she said, you can't remember you may just take the economy from me. Him said, no, hear this.
So I'm not going to join the Prime Minister in that. I will say, however, that the Prime Minister is now in charge of the country.
Yes.
And all of these things are happening on her watch. And she should deal with them effectively instead of...
So you're not in charge of the country you talk about 18.5 years. You're not in charge of the country you talk about Michael Manley. Skip over Eddie. Skip over you and Bruce. This are just 8 months in a tenor in Russia. And she said, you can't talk to me, or you me take it from you, me I try to fix it. Him said, upon our watch, do not blame him. Deal with it, you for deal with it. So if you tell Andrew him for deal with it, I know, you saw him at the place there. So I'm not the Prime Minister, not about at 18.5 years, mash up place, I'm not teach him something. Continue. Play.
Trying to blame the opposition.
There's one that I really want to ask. Will the political culture ever change where ministers are responsible for their portfolios and we don't have to hear from the Prime Minister?
Well, that's not a good question, if I may say so. The culture in the Westminster system is that the Prime Minister is ultimately responsible and the Prime Minister should speak and should lead, as it is in any country. Yes.
So if you hold him responsible, you hear me again? The Prime Minister and the panel.
Ministers do have their responsibilities, but the truth is, it is the Prime Minister that is responsible. I think what Jamaicans are saying is that they don't necessarily want to have a Prime Minister that is always talking. But when there is a sense that things are not going in the direction that they...
That's why me hold the guy minister, because he's responsible for everything, every ill we are going in Jamaica. Him say it, as an opposition, we can play several clips. But him say, you for hold them accountable, and the Prime Minister if you pressure it. So when me I hold him say, you know, him know say a theme one word now with him by, you know, I tell him all the while, you know. And nobody make me hold him a theme one word, you know. Because when you're in there, say for hold them to account, and him say for hold the Prime Minister accountable. And that me I do for him. Him should have thank God what me I do because him say me for hold them accountable. Yeah? Continue.
Want it to go. People want to hear reassurance. They want to hear that the Prime Minister has a grasp of what...
Yeah, that's why I give them that, you know. He want to be a reassurance and Prime Minister have a grasp. And so you just tell him like, Mama Peter tell them straight. This up like a Mandela said, we are going through a struggle with this. Them I do this. Him explain to you. I want to tell a lie. Yeah, and him pay people who put out lie. Like the workforce. Or if you have more than 700, 800, 1,000 people in our work, even when starting put out a 694. Plus some have an next 50,000 when them say them they look job. That's a be 744. And more than 800,000 people not working. Never have a job. But yet still the job rate cut down to 3.7 because them people are not look work. Lie. Them don't do the statistic lie. Continue.
Is happening and a direction that inures confidence, and especially for the business sector, people want to know that the Prime Minister has a handle on the economy itself, because the Prime Minister makes the ultimate decisions, and we would have loved to hear that from the speech.
And speaking of hearing, her advisor Delana Franklin says she didn't address some issues because of time.
Well, time is always a constraint. It's always very difficult on the conference floor, but you should prioritize. As I said, the moment now that the nation wants is to hear their Prime Minister declare a direction, not a compilation of all the small things and taking credit for things that the opposition.
I'm a compiler and a cut ribbon. You hear everything what this guy talk about and taking credit. And that's in front of you right now, you know. Yes, some little road, some little thing, you still have 27,000 kilometers of road for fix. Yeah, we don't have the money for fix it. That costs around 7 trillion for two. Where you work it out at 200 million per kilometer. So we don't have the money. So when you must spend out 50 billion and run up, it can't go nowhere. Most of the road now fix. And by run over a couple of them, then they mash up already a carpet. The guy is sick.
Which is part of the hypocrisy. The opposition is being blamed for the economy, but yet the projects of the opposition are being used to fill out the list of achievements. You can't have it.
Yeah, the list, the IMF, you know. Him say the project, can them go back to IMF, because parties leave IMF for the first time in a Jamaica history in 95. In the same 18.5 years, parties leave IMF. See, I got destroy the place. Patterson, Michael set it back, Patterson, in 3 years. Him leave the IMF. When him take over 3 years.
Both ways. I would say that with the difficulties that the country is now experiencing, people are frustrated, people are realizing that promises made are not being kept. People are.
I'm saying we matter about, you know, promises made. She just go in 8 months. And some people frustrated. 8 months! And the guys say people frustrated and promises made never kept. This is Andrew are going to light. We might go on a big power plant. From poverty to prosperity, we're going to cash for living now. Do all of these things, go listen 100 days. Nothing. The guy I use PR and a trick, no. Look around, no. Look around, no. Continue.
Realizing that the problems that were being experienced under the previous administration are the same problems now, so they are not party specific, they are fundamental institutional.
Yeah, no. The problem them face, so Mama Pia face, are the same thing from the that a female administration. So them not a party, but you hear talk, hear this.
No problem. People want to hear something that is motivational, inspirational, transformational. People want to be lifted and given hope. And I think this speech did not do that.
Alas, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much.
Some say a speech never do that. Some want she fi tell lie like what I do. Alright, so you have Andrew run out with now. Remember, you know, this is Mama P. And him said she must go back. 8 months. But the attack her and she said, no, you can't talk to me, we just get the mash up place from him. So no, it depends on your watch. Deal with it, you're the Prime Minister. It depends on him watch now, you know. But you depend on him watch, you run out with. Hear this, hear this.
To know what is the root of our problems today. It is the bad policies of the PNP in the 1990s.
If we're going to have a history lesson, we must just do it honestly.
So them just put him and cut him out and put up Finsac. Look how who are do this other fufu. Look here. And listen to it makes sense.
Was a homegrown domestic crisis wholly caused by the PNP, for which we are now only just recovering.
So Finsac wasn't a crisis. Finsac is a solution. It's a Finsac. And the dunce them sit down and listen to this as a Finsac. The system, I'm going to show you where I talk about bullshit, you know. Continue. This is how them treat the people, them dunce people.
Our debt to GDP prior to the advent of the Finsac crisis was...
There is not a Finsac crisis. Finsac could not be a crisis. But this is the same guy in an opposition. I tell Mama P, the problem pan your watch, and what will we do? And him come tell us a Finsac crisis and me see the dance amount of Finsac. No fucking idiot. You can't, that's what I want to don't say no. We have some chicken back and some little box food. Fucking idiots. You can't make one guy a chicken like this. I think that's the solution. By the way, you have said the people them they lose them things. You have say the government pay them. Can the government pay them back? Remember, you know, when you have bank, I think I go under, you have to have something come bail them out. Yeah? But here this guy. I'm not sure I'm fool. Hear this.
72%. The government at the time established Finsac to bail out the collapsed financial institutions.
You hear what I'm just tell you? Establish, so the government never do nothing. The whole country is fucking sink. Looking at every country, even if them establish bailout, when things like this go on, when I talk about be a shit, you know, yeah, when I say them establish it to bail it out. What them should do for them man, but them give you this. And if you can read and write and have understanding and know say what's that fuckery. The same crisis that come from Siago, and to them benefit of the crisis, you know. Yeah, Parchin Young will lead to Cosgrave, will lead to Andrew Holness. Let me continue.
This bailout cost the country 42% of GDP. In other words,
you know what I'm saying? It cost the country 42% of the GDP. Hear this now.
42% of what we produce in any 1 year.
So if it costs for 42%, it will produce 1 year. That means the next year we're good. So they might take 42% because I see Andrew say he couldn't spend the money to the school people them. Yeah? And by the way, when they talk about this as a prime minister, when he does say as opposition, think the player watch to deal with that. But when they distract you, pass and mash up the place, and then go back for the IMF. These are the same things that we talk about to help these people. But the government did have to bail them, that means pay them back. And the bad asset, buy the bad asset. Finsac get the money, buy the bad asset, and get rid of them. You have to sell them back. Can you buy them to keep them? Because that will just mash up the country. And if somehow him turn it and go around and then I say, Finsac. Him just tell us a Finsac created to bail them out. Me never have to show it. Continue.
We have to take it to pay for Finsac.
Yeah.
By way of comparison, the US...
You know, take it and pay it for Finsac. Where you do, you have to buy the bad Finsac, buy the bad debt. And forget back these places and then sell back these assets. For recover these money. So people them get back them thing. Here man compared to US, you know, hear this.
Government's bailout intervention during the global financial crisis of 2008-2009.
The US government bailout intervention. So Finsac was an intervention. Bailout intervention same way. So I'm going to compare it and look at them dunks, you know. Hear this.
Was only 9% of their GDP. So you see...
People, Ungla dunks, it'll listen to you when you look at a big economy like US. When them GDP at the time are like 20 trillion US. Our GDP in a them time in a things, you can go look on it. Our budget was like 81 billion, you know, 95, you know. In a 1995, we budget like $81 billion. Not 1.8 trillion. And with GDP small, because with GDP right now, they're around 21 billion US. Smaller than that. It is smaller than that. Way smaller than that. And you can look on a country like 20 trillion and talk about 9%. 9% of 20 trillion, that's a $1.8 trillion US. I know we not see that. Where that value right now? You have to have like near to 200 and enough, like $270 trillion. 270, little more than 280 trillion. We not see the money there. But what we are using right now 1.3 or 1.4 for our budget. But we convert that little while, it will convert to $280 trillion. Convert it to 160 to 1. Yeah? We know enough zeros, enough thing. It's easy to convert to me, you know. You understand? So him can have 9% at 20 trillion or 1.8 trillion. Trillion with a T. Not billion. Jamaica not see the money I know. From we starting, we not see the money there. We never have a pay. If we have them money, they're going to pay tax. The country run for decades. We are well built up. So you can't compare a 9% to be allowed and say 40% with this. It don't make no sense. Mathematically, no, it don't make no sense. Bullshit in my chat. Continue.
The magnitude of
Yeah,
the
there.
scale of Finsac
Yeah,
relative
this
to
now.
the size of our economy.
Yeah, there.
Within 6 years after the establishment of Finsac,
Yeah, this.
our debt spiraled out of control from 72% of GDP to 130% of GDP.
So let me tell you, it's spiral from in a Fidem hand. In a Fidem, and then you can go look at a matter of fact 140 at it go. Pan them watch, pan those watch. Nothing to do with Finsac. Bad management. And then go back to it's there. So this alarm I tell again, you know. Continue. I remember I know them get it from say I got 263%. And them carry it down. Them carry it up back. Mama P start carry down back that. And them catch to 120 or somewhere around there. So I remember Mama P have to do the thing with them putting on them. A matter of fact, I play it phone. I play it. Let me just go through this with him. See? So when it go down at the 60, and Mama P said that, you know, because then they push it up back at 173, 143. Yes. 140 and then push it. Continue. Hear this now.
GDP. Almost doubling.
Yeah,
that
right.
caused interest costs alone on the debt.
Get this.
To consume almost 70% of tax revenues.
You never consume that because you buy it up. So I'm talking bullshit. Yeah, continue.
So just the cost.
That's not about nothing. This is bullshit. Continue. But hear this.
To pay for the debt. The interest.
Hear this.
At one point cost us 70% of all the tax revenues that we collect.
That are him. Hear this.
If you add public sector wages to that.
Hear this.
And other things that you have to pay for out of tax revenue.
Yes.
Then you basically would have no money left.
No money, right?
You would have no money left to fix roads.
Road?
No money left to build schools.
Wanna put on that for me now? Anyone I wanna? Hey, super. Right I know. Him say, well, mama, in the era, with them now have the money for fix school. Just put on the thing then for me. Anybody write it down for me now? Please, fast. No man was showing us something. So they never have no money. Him say when them pay, because them pay out people with Finsac. Them have the money for fix school. Somebody write in the comment, Jacko, write it for me now. No money for fix school. No money for fix road. How again?
No money left to repair clinics.
Can't repair no clinic.
No money left to pay for water.
Them can't pay for water.
So if you ever wondered, you know, if you ever wondered why we have so much infrastructure that has been left unmaintained and now falling apart.
It is.
If you ever wondered why things are the way they are. If you ever wondered, you know, Madam Speaker, it's an important point that needs to be made. Because the average man listening.
Brother, be a fuck we attack. The people that never have the money for build road and fix school and thing. And you come with that and them follow you. The people them not just build road and build highway. Them not gonna do that. Them give a butt. Let me show you what the people them doing at 18.5 fucking years. Your piece of shit, yo. Remember, this was supposed to happen because of that insert, right? Let me see something. Let me see this.
We know that there is a generation of Jamaicans who were not born in the 1970s. And they have no clue.
So you're trying to trick them. You might try to trick them. Let me teach him something, man. With him liar and nasty self, man. Watch out.
As to how the other party destroyed Jamaica.
These are the same guy in the opposition that tell you say you're there and him watch, you know. So you for work and fix the place. 10 years. 10 plus years, them fuck up the place. Let me show you what the people them doing at the year. Remember, they never have the money according to him. Him say Finsac and crisis. Finsac was the solution. And can you imagine you have a crisis, a meltdown, and Patterson pay off IMF for none of one can do. Can you go, you and Bruce and go back to IMF and fuck the place again. Let me just tell you this. Look what them doing in at the same time when them say them not have the money for do. Let me see what them did have. Can they never have the money, you know? According to him for do nothing. Look here.
They have no clue. There is a generation born in the 90s and the early 2000s. They have no clue as to how the 18 and a half years of the PNP destroyed Jamaica.
That means Jamaica for mash up, you know. So what him get? Yeah, watcha.
Interesting statement, Prime Minister. Let's look at some of the destruction you said the PNP caused, and let's see if Jamaica would be better off without it. The Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA 1990, committed to promoting the development of agriculture in Jamaica to enhance the national economy and improve the quality of life of rural farm families.
All right, so everybody benefit of that, you know. Because when them farmers, look much of them, one and two of them no benefit, but everybody benefit of this. Man did this. You see it? I eat me see flag green, I go around and give a kind of little things, so go get vote and do one bag of things and I use it in a political way. When we stop. I did 18 and a half years, me I go now. Continue.
That's gone. The Office of the Utilities Regulation, OUR, 1997, was established to regulate the operations of utility companies in Jamaica.
And by the way, they may generate its own money. That generated own money. Hey, Patterson them a genius, you know. But them now the money for do not like them thing, you know. Continue.
That's gone too. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company, 1998, revolutionized the public transport service within the Kingston Metropolitan.
People, remember, you know, them now have no money, but they could have built their own bus system and buy back hundreds of bus and put back in a. But they now have the money according to Andrew, you know, because of Finsac. But they still have, them do the whole of this. When them say them destroy, yeah, do pan this. Right now, them are destroy the bus.
Metropolitan Transport Region, Spanish Town, and Portmore. There goes a main part of Jamaica's transport system. But wait, what about Jamaica's first state-of-the-art transport hub for the corporate area, the Halfway Tree Transport Center, that opened in 2008? Are you seeing a trend here? The regulation of the telecoms industry. In 1999, there was only 5% mobile phone subscribers, totaling 120,000 people. This change broke the monopoly, brought new players to the market, introduced prepaid service, lower prices for handsets, and by 2007, there was 100% penetration.
Remember, if I use a fight the PNP now, you know. We make them get internet now and make them get the phone cheap, because people use that line up a phone box. But this is the propaganda when spread. But the people, them, this is what them do. They don't have the money for do nothing, you know, according to Andrew. Yeah, look at
that would be simply no more. The Highway 2000.
Brother, they never have the money for fix what them do highway. And I can show them, I'm a tough fact, them all have money for repair road to, you know. But him said they never have the money for do none of this. But it's a lie. All we am talk is bullshit. Look here.
Was initialized to connect to Jamaica via a comprehensive highway system, upgrade Jamaica's infrastructure, provide economic opportunities for growth, and create jobs for the hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans.
I know what with this? You can't pay no minister value of $1 billion, including and yourself. You can't pay none of them. And say them have much money and them. I'm a fact you can't look how them live. You can't pay none of them. Dr. Peter Phillips and none of them. I say them rich for some people. 100 them multi-rich. The 200 them now, them are run down one another with wealth. Boom valves, Storm, Aginta, and the one of them. The one of them multi-rich. What them do is trick people. You can't look on not even practice when them not tell lie practice now nothing, you know. See me still in the same house, but you know people were up there, man. This unbelievable. Omar Davis said, "Listen, I support to that kind of money." No. So what them do? Them try drag you down with lies. Go look on the people them right now in a retirement in the PMP. If them rich like them on there, so if them have money, them don't. See? That tell you the value of criminality. This government, you know. Look, him say them now the money for fix road. Now the people them be like way right around the place. And widen up the whole place and prepare it. Never stay like this. Your piece of shit, you. Continue.
That rely on these highways. Can you imagine life without them? The PATH program, 2001.
And them have to put money in this, you know. Because the food stamp people depending on from 1984, you know. And you can go Google it and look on it. Skin milk powder, cornmeal, and liquor rice. 3 items. Same I try to put the nutrition in your body. Them there, you don't get no meat with it or nothing. 3 items. And that them collect and them tear it off and give people. You go in a general one, some people come pick up them little skin milk powder, them little things. This is what them used to get. Look upon this. The amount of people this help. We're not talking about the part now. The whole of this side of the same 18.5.
Allocated through the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, the Program of Advanced Through Health and Education PATH is a conditional cash transfer CCT program aimed at delivering benefits to the most needy and vulnerable in society. Say goodbye to that as well. The National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA, 2001. That was created to promote sustainable development by ensuring protection of the environment and orderly development in Jamaica. Without it, our watersheds, mangroves, and areas like our cockpit country would all be without protection. That's gone too. The Emancipation Park, 2000.
Oh, you don't have the money to do nothing, but them do so much. Eh?
This lush 7-acre landscape was created to be a reminder of Jamaica's emancipation, freedom from bondage, and a reminder to excel, a green space in the city that, yep, you guessed it, you have to say goodbye to this beautiful oasis. The National Health Fund, 2003.
This again, where them have to put money in to help the people, them who, you know, prescription, this and this. National Health Fund, this, you know. Eh? But them never, him said the way them brought them never them destroy the place. Look,
3. This fund helps improve patient experiences, prescription services, and access to medicine in Jamaica, as well as inpatient and outpatient pharmacy services for the public health sector, infrastructure development, and much more. You guessed it. That.
But them said they never about infrastructure run down with the lie itself. Like people that live through it. Passover Bruce and himself, you know, and Gavin, you know. Passover Patterson in the 70s. Come back, say 18.5 years, but build the country up. But it make them a survive. It make them a survive. I don't want them live ban. Yeah? And him said they never have the money to do this, but them do it and more. Look here.
Would be gone as well.
And people are alive. Yeah.
Without the major upgrades to Sabina Park in 2005 and the creation of the Trelawney Multi-Purpose Stadium in 2007 and the Montego Bay Sports Complex, otherwise known as the Catherine Hall Sports Complex, in 2010.
Tourism Enhancement Fund, 2005. That was established to lead tourism innovation in the areas of infrastructural and sustainable projects.
I may say, Lollipop Jar run out and I say, he does spend $1 billion money or so, and he might do this and I give people title. Tourism Enhancement Fund. But them never work and them never have the money for do nothing. Now what have you? This make it one money too. Yeah, they might try done it. Continue.
Capital development and tourism linkages. Gone with the wind. While we're on the topic of tourism, say adios to all the fancy Spanish hotels that bring in so many of our tourists and provide jobs. thanks to the Master Plan for Sustainable Tourism Development in 2002. And the Falmouth Cruise Shipping Pier that began development in 2009 and brought a record number of tourists to Jamaica. Say later to that as well. Let it not be forgotten that in those 18 years, education was a major priority. As a result, 64 schools were built and refurbished.
Hold on there. Don't make him here. And when they recheck is 72. After that's a 64, the rest is add on 8 more. It's 72. 72. Build and refurbish 72 schools. Him say never have the money for even repair school and road and things. But I show my highway bill. And by the way, the Youth Car Dealers Association, with the board of the car them in the know and the bike, I participate to, you know. Yes. I make them have fun. So enough people do business online now. And can go up online and cuss him and follow the lie where Andrew tell. You couldn't see this front of you and then you come and condemn a man, say him do the verse. You know, play politics like that, Andrew. Remember, him and the same Andrew will come out and say, if you hold them pan them watch. And I tap Mama Pina 8 months and say, you can't blame me. You have it now, you deal with it. Him not even nothing push back past himself for him say that. And Ghana 18.5 years will build up the place. Yeah? Right now, Andrew won't listen up. Let me tell you what Andrew won't listen up. Andrew won't listen before Elijah leave him take 12 years advance money from the airport. 12 years, billions of dollars. 12 years. Then him take off 10 years already. 100 billion from NHT. We could have built cheaper houses and subsidize it for the people there. Remember, this is not tax. Remember, your money where you throw contribution. I'm going to get back my money for me. My mother, my father, my siblings there. See? And it stay there, accumulate up money. Man, they know where I do. This I come from Monday. This I come from 76. And I eat him a live pan. Like those. Right now, I'm signing to take the next 5 years out of it. That means him budget can't balance. So I'm telling you bullshit. If him did something, if him that do something good, a guy will do something good. Don't I'm a fucking guy in the FSC gonna take 500 million just now. He mash up water commission. Them in a debt like 30 billion. You can Google it and look on it. The guy I go around and I touch every one of them places with self. Yeah, it can serve itself and have its own money. Self-maintain. And he might rip thing from it and say put in a budget. He might run short. And you think say run a country. If a country run him that run para surplus, and that me I tell you no. He never even he might tell you about 10 years ago do taxes and a lie. Me show you all the share when he do the taxes and everything. Everything come out of the guy mouth is lie. When you can't sit down, make him tell you not so much lie. This is garbage. This is garbage. Look on school where I say Finsac and them couldn't fix road, but them build highway. Not just fixing the normal road and then give highway. Look how much school, them brand new school. Look here. Hear this. Hear this.
Including 70 new basic, primary and high schools in Western Jamaica between 2004 and 2005. As well as Greater Portmore High School in 1995, Ascot 1997 and Cumberland 2000.
All of them that brand new. And you said, you remember in 95, you know, the same time when them do, when them have to buy the bad debt, Finsac, them have to farm Finsac and buy the bad debt. You know, the same time them have build school. Them have repair and build brand new high school. And the man said them never have no money for do none of these things. Them in at the same time, them are bringing brand new bus system. Them are build highway by 2000. Them live in a 95, them say tata to IMF, pay them off. But they never have the money in a Finsac. And then them pay off IMF. We did what IMF. Oh, we pay them. We don't just tata to them and we have to pay them off. We have to pay them off and then leave. You know, same dangerous. Oh, you pay, Finsac, where the solution make them so broke that them pay off IMF, build highways, go right back at the blueprint for everywhere. Bus highway, you know. Yeah? Build much school at 72. This is 64, 72. Brand new school, high school, in a Portmore, much high school, much other school repair. Hospital, and build a hospital too, you know. Don't have me a pen. Repair how much hospital. We can show them how much hospital and repair and everything. Everything. Police station, this stuff. Right cross. In at the same time, and you said them do what? They never have the money for do nothing. And you know Andrew Holness. You Andrew Holness. You know, as a opposition in 2012, 8 months, me show yourself for all the government accountable, all the Prime Minister. And it's upon fair watch. So the one of them things are upon your watch. And you are compliant on 18.5 years to be. Because you take people for that. So you flip-flop all over the place. We are only accountable, brother. And you too lie. Me have to prove yourself, you know. It don't go show you say yeah, lead the people them astray too much. None of them cannot be trusted. Me say that father-in-law, the president of the Senate, that piece of shit. Me say it run out until like pan Marcus Garvey and Norman Mandela. Pan stage with Andrew them. Yeah. Finsac can bail out the thief in jail, pay them too, you know. A matter of fact, say I got the more money, I write them right to film them, never want to send them to prison. Them bail them out too. You understand? And when you look for the big boys, them owe them default. Finsac taxpayers money bail them out. Yeah, them bail them. All the SAR get bail out too, you know. All the SAR. That's why they don't release the list. They spend 200 million, trick people, and if you come with a bailout, government bail, and government around the world, they do bailout. You just look on it. But you have some little idiot people with very dunce run out and say, Finsac, and destroy country, Finsac. When I tell you, say, Finsac use the taxpayers' money and bail them out. So, Finsac destroy a place where you use taxpayers' money bail out the same people there. You have to bail them out still. Government have to bail them out. Man, for the hospital too. So the whole of the lie with Finsac, same like how them run out with traffic guru, was not corruption. Corruption like Andrew Holness, Andrew Wheaton, and Mama Cow. Yeah? And Lollipop Jar, and just looking at them background, you see pay corruption. All them wife, before she get 800 million for bill place. Place sells so far, where you get $800 million from for the project. See? But this is what them do to Jamaica. And I say, only for wake up and have independent minds. Stop full the place with garbage. Stop it. It don't make no sense to care. Look at school when say never have the money for do nothing. Look at
primary and high schools in Western Jamaica between 2004 and 2005, as well as Greater Portmore High School in 1995, Ascot 1997, and Cumberland 2000. Disappear. Now, I don't know about you, but it looks like the PNP spent 18 years laying a good foundation that Jamaica, including the current government, is benefiting from.
By the way, if you're watching this using a community hotspot or broadband, you can thank the PNP and the establishment of the Universal Access Fund that later developed into the Universal Service Fund, which provides free community Wi-Fi and hotspots island-wide. Oh no.
So this is what Andrew do, you know, people. So we reach for time. This is what Andrew do. When him get up him tell lie, this, one of them for watch acting like this. It show you who is Andrew. If Andrew, when I'm opposition can tell you, say, yo, Mama P, the thing upon your watch. That man, remember play him back again, make him hear himself. Remember play him back. Play him back. Play him back.
That's truly a difficult question. No, the speech had some goodies. Notably, of course, the increasing of the benefit, the age for the benefit of persons for NHT. That's one. And the medical, the establishment of a medical facility and oncology center. That's good. And the establishment of a hospital in the western region. That's good, and we give credit for that.
Well, let's turn to the IMF talks. The Prime Minister says you're in no position to complain because the administration of which you were a part was to blame. Why should Jamaicans accept your criticism?
Yeah, just with the IMF, you know, he must talk. Here we must
know. Your own troubles meeting the 500.
I think the Prime Minister is missing the moment. This moment requires leadership. The country has a sense that all the indications are going in the wrong direction. People want reassurance. People want to know that there is somebody at the helm who has a sense of direction. The speech should have been about hope, motivation, confidence, instead of blame and same political regurgitation.
Him says she should not blame him after, you know. She does answer him 8 months. Him did a 10 and I talk about the PNP and mash up place, not no go so. When I do him a play with done said minds.
So I'm not going to join the Prime Minister in that.
So we hold him accountable. In Ghana, year him say she must go back, you know, 8 months. But him gone back 30 years and I tell lie. Eh? Continue.
I will say, however, that the Prime Minister is now in charge of the country. And all of these things are happening on her watch. And she should deal with them effectively instead of...
So you in charge of the country and everything happen on your watch. Instead of you deal with them, you're going back and try to trick the people. You have to use them one word against him, you know. This is Andrew one this time for this. Yeah? Remember I Russia about the IMF. You want to know the place at stay? Remember play the IMF boss herself. Remember put the ice up on the cake, no man. When I do my show like this, remember put the ice up on the cake. Remember fling the ice up on the cake forward. Hold on there. Lagarde. See Aya, when she come to Jamaica, I'm why you listen all the places stay. See Aya.
As you heard earlier, Christine Lagarde, the managing director of the International Monetary Fund (IMF), is in Jamaica on official business. Madame Lagarde, who is a native of France, was elected managing director of the multilateral agency on June 28, 2011, succeeding Dominic Strauss-Kahn. Her visit to Jamaica underscores the fund's support for Jamaica's economic reform program and signals her commitment to assisting the wider Caribbean.
It's the same economic reform when him do, you know. Look at him the father.
The executive board of the IMF confirmed that Jamaica successfully passed all 4 tests on the year 1 of the extended fund facility. The country is set to receive another $70.9 million, bringing total disbursements to date to $414.4 million.
Let me stop that. People, I ask you a question. Look on that front part of the line. You can't find Hilton or anybody of them man. See the calls in them there. See the one from down when name from down Westmoreland, the one with the dead. When name again, the fat one. You can't find any one of them people there. See, we come out Neil and see Sandra Fatner there. Yeah? You can't find any one of them people here and tell me about corruption and them billions of dollars and them a billionaire. Any one of them. Roger Clark. See Roger Clark, see Nichols, see Mama P, see Dr. Phillips, yeah. Me remember what I want to name. Anna Aska, me remember what him name. But him not Anthony Hilton. Sandra this and this. You can't find none of them people here. And say them have how much billions and them have this and you see the difference? And this me I talk about. See? Alright, here Lagarde.
In the first year of program implementation, key reforms that had been pending for a long time were implemented. In particular, the tax incentive legislation approved by Parliament in December 2013 and the fiscal rule approved in March 2014.
2014, them approved the fiscal rule. Where Andrew live by. But yes, he might tell you, we am fiscal, Andrew do not at all, and I joke me make. See Lagarde tell you when it approved, 2014. Remember me have these, you know. This is the first time you see she come down there, IMF boss come herself. But Andrew somehow tell us, we and physical discipline and physical bullshit. See how she tell you the past and what them do. Continue.
But there are other major reforms that are on the must-do list, including improving the collection of taxes.
Yes.
So that there is no evasion and there is collection. Modernizing the public sector and improving the business climate in order to pursue the attractiveness of Jamaica, which has caused foreign direct investment to significantly improve and increase over the last 12 months. Consistent implementation of these reforms will boost investor confidence and growth.
We are making further improvements in the business environment and implementing major projects in a timely way to serve as catalysts for growth and development. It is also the shared commitment of the government and the IMF that vital social safety net programs will be maintained to protect the most vulnerable, even as we press ahead with economic transformation.
Okay.
Madame Lagarde also responded to concerns about the slide in the value of the Jamaican dollar.
Well, I think you have to look back to where we were a year ago, where growth was collapsing, employment was going up, where reserves were running out.
This is our Andrew Giar. Yeah, the IMF chief I tell you where that one. Growth collapse, reserve run out, everything I go up. Yeah, listen.
And where Jamaica was bleeding its reserves in order to support a currency that was clearly overvalued.
So here, and this is what Andrew and Bruce them do. Not my word. See, I tell you, see that?
So as a result of that, and to give all levers to the Jamaican authorities, and I'm talking here about the finance minister and the governor of central bank, it was necessary to determine a devaluation of the currency so that it could be at the right level of appreciation. It was clearly overappreciated. A lot has been done. There's still a little way to go, not much, still a little way to go. But it's clearly on a net value that you have to determine that devaluation.
Look on this set man,
I don't like to use the word devaluation, and I prefer to use the word right valuation.
Right.
Because it may well be down the road, as the program proceeds, as growth picks up, and as the reserves build up, that it will not be devaluation forever, and it might revaluate. Okay? So, right valuation has to do with determining the right currency level on the basis of production factors, on the basis of inflation differential, on the basis of competitiveness factors. Jamaica has the IMF full support. We stand ready to help in any way we can, but of course it is up to the Jamaicans, with the public and private sector working in close harmony, to build a bright future.
Jamaica thanks Madame Lagarde and her team for the policy advice, technical assistance, and financial support, which have provided valuable contribution. It proved valuable in our continuing quest for economic prosperity.
So you see it? We have all these things and you can't tell me lie. I have them, I have footage of the thing, I have them documented. And it's good. So when you know about Finsac, we solve the problem. And him say it. Finsac created for solve the meltdown. But yes, him say Finsac are the problem. Or Finsac for be the problem when it has a solution. And by the way, when the government has straightened them there, them say oh, them have money for set to the IMF. So when they talk about this and that, there was no problem. Yeah, see, I got to have the problem because them rich. So I got to have 400 million when they pay out and can't pay it. While the government tax to and do all kind of things. There were some people. See, I got to have a hotel, 100 more. Who run 100 pick up 100 super rich? Them have gas station, them have truck, them have this. And the people, them sit down and watch him and give them PR. And run with the PR for them, stop him. Them are green them teeth like Grand Man touch to backside. Can you imagine that? Yeah, all them accountable, you know. Me in the wilderness, I remember who you see run out. I can't tell you the next thing, but no for one no see. You see water and fish headless them. Let say I can't find them. Let say I can't find them, yes. Them did have ulterior motive for man, you know. So fish headless, yeah. So fish headless, ulterior motive. We don't notice that. See? Water did have ulterior motive too. I say I can't find what. But the water there. I'm going to look for the water, some about there. But water have ulterior motive too. Because what them do now, you see them cock up in the Senate. So when them was and spread them lies, them get job feet, them get paid. Water too, when the light beard. You see right there? But them allow it to go on and spread propaganda. All them do is spread propaganda. Oh, you listen to these guys. All Andrew said for all them accountable. Him say Mama P can't point him out. 8 months and 1 day less 2 weeks. 8 months and 2 weeks, me run it off. And I September the 18th. When she talk about the IMF, when them go engage with the IMF. Because it depends fear watch now and she have to deal with it. And I'm right. So me I wonder why I'm not deal with it instead of tell about Michael Mandy. Me see a chairman the other day for carry come. And Michael Mandy baby that too, you know. When do you can do, you know. You notice? Them man they different. Yeah, Africa, the one of them places respect them man. Yeah. Because them man they was statesman. Yeah. So now put up a bag of bullshit that you yourself come and talk Michael Mandy. You don't do nothing. And by the way, yes, Bhagwan. Yes, man, bless up every time, you know. Yeah. They enlighten. Bless up every time. Bless up every time, man. What them doing, them come out and tell lie, and we can't stand that. Me na my wilderness, but me's a man where, you know, I remember Andrew come and I try to treat the people, the man just test them faith. Me talk with that part father-in-law, or him say, Norman Manley, lock up Marcus Garvey. But I stage with Andrew on this step. And the whole line mini and them put up the garbage. And this lock up Marcus Garvey and then dip him. Run him out of the country, make him go to England. My God, when in a 1923, Marcus Garvey get indicted. Marcus Garvey get charged. And then them send him to prison by 1925. 2 charges, them did have him first, some question him for something in 1990. And 1923, them charge him, and then the case run, and then them do that. Commute the sentence and send him down in 1927. And by the way, PMP never formed in 1938. Him going like we don't know history. Marcus Garvey leave Jamaica in 1935. Them did have a little scuffling go on with a gas station where was Marcus Garvey friend open it somewhere below the Musgrave Road. And up them place them not like the noise and the traffic at the time, and it caused some little bang around. But Marcus Garvey was in the go and turn a council line in a case. But them leave 35. Yeah, and man did have to tell them step outside. So a different thing that them never have no party. And by the way, them leader was a PNP. And anything else from both a PNP. Buster joined the PNP. I go flip and go create a nasty party. Buster was a PNP, you know. Yes, Buster. You know what is what I call him? Nee Clark. Let me say Clark could only understand it. He was the first one. Me not say nothing else with that, you know. I just say, he was the first one. And me don't talk there for bit Clark. Yeah. But Marcus Garvey did 1940 in London. So when them come with the lie and them run out, I say, you can't tell a 102-year-old man a lie upon people, dead people. Me show them Marcus Garvey mugshot because I want to be fair. If you go present anything, then you have a mugshot and it's out there. Me show the 102-year-old mugshot. If you Google it, you find it. You find when them charge him for everything, them are releasing. You see? So when them attack is bull crap. Them withdraw them off of the line. But this is how them mislead people. And Andrew tell us back of the mind. Because we are use PR. We have over 800,000 people not working. Starting put 694. Plus you have 50,000. That'll be 744. Me I tell them it's more than that. Right? Not over 1 million. From the Storm Blue. But them now look for a job. Them underemployment. Them call it. So them change it up. And say, Andrew tell you say, Jamaica now, fully employed. The first time per watch. And I'm fully employed now. First time per watch and fully employed. This is bullshit. If you follow that and run with that, then Jamaica won't better. Because there is no way you can get whoever employs so much people. The industry we have now can support so much people. Remember, look, thing that now sell nothing, you know, them export little bit. So they only employ these people. I remember the public sector now, them for cut. them have too much people at work now where I get paid when I do not. So the rest of people need to suffer and hustle. But them change up that in a starting. Yeah? And PIOJ. And come with bull. 2023, them change it. So you now work and you now get a job. Them say, oh, you now look a job. Yeah? So we not put in the workforce. Let me tell you something, Andrew Holness. If you go in any one of them, and me see it happen. You go in any one of them get to the yard fix road. Remember the man, them have to get work. Them are a war. A man, them dead. Them want to work. If you call anybody right now and give them what a bar work, the girl, them go do it. And them want to work. So when I talk about, you know, them now look at job is bullshit. I'm here, Chuck, it come out and talk about your fast food place, them can't go work. Why you not go work there? Why you don't go work there? Eh? But fully in play. A bullshit him attack. I'm a bullshit him attack. Because you can't have, let me show you again, you know. Let me show you again. Oh, you gotta put up this. Yes, so them take the people in Jamaica feed you. You gotta put up this. I'm gonna put it up back again. And people want to run with this bullshit. You gotta put up this. Right? Let me take off this. See? Look on this now. Wanna look on this. See there? Jamaica unemployment rate stood at 3.7%. However, there are over 690,000 working age Jamaican classified as outside. You cannot classify people outside because I never talk to them working force. So, you know where them are going now? It's bullshit. See there? Where them are telling you right now, I'm going to talk about this more and more. So Andrew use false data and I go no. Yeah? So if you have this outside Jamaican classified outside the labor force, meaning they are neither working nor looking for a job, not looking for a working, and them not looking for a job. And the employment remain an issue with thousands working part-time who want more hours, particularly in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. So no matter about who look more hours. Hours, you know. Outside labor force, there are approximately 694,000 individuals of working age who are not actively engaged in job market. Among these, thousands are officially classified as a potential labor force individual available for work, but not actively searching. So remember, you know, nobody know that them people are yard. If tell you, say them active, they're not actively searching. This is bullshit. When you call everybody I look at work, whether baby work, whether this, them all sell them body. Backward and all about. So you see the figure when you put up it wrong. This is nearly half of the people them not working. And this more, they figure more than that around 800,000. And then we couple up, the wind blow over 1 million people not working. Most people are hustle. A man they buy a taxi and them hustle. A man get a little thing and go sell to water and sell this. All them survive. Remember, you know, and like the government put them, I give them poor relief, you know. All them that find food to eat. Me tell you, say you can't follow this guy up. Even that for sure you want me to tell you now. Even the 3.8% and talk about this cut. If you allow Andrew to put up these things, we're going to know him not going to do better, you know. Everything remains same way because they make him run with the lie. So Jamaica not fix him. Jamaica depend on deterioration. It'll go back where you can't have so much people not working. And you tell me shit, but me see when I go if it clean, man get gunshot over it because everybody want to jump in there and get piece of the top, even for 2 days. Eh? You understand? This is bad. So when I put out all these things about Jamaica, then you come with Jamaica, vote, Jamaica, rank Caribbean most peaceful country. That's the police alone, you know, so this is bullshit. You can't compare with Cayman and none of them place there. None of them place. Barbados, none of them you can't compare. Bermuda, when I have not. Listen to me. Anybody put out this them shit, them get a money to you know. Him pay them. So when him doing this is what Andrew use. Yeah, Andrew talk about social media, and that him use and I trick the people them all the time. You know, Jamaica, you rank the most, you know, peaceful country in the Caribbean, you know. You're an asset. You're really an asset, man. You push yourself too much. Them even make it sound like way somewhere Jamaica rank. If you count up all of the island and you say, before you get 20, you say, boy, them rank 18 out of 17, and that's gonna be the truth. And you're gonna be peaceful. You understand? You couldn't go put yourself in the top 10 or something. That is bullshit. Nowhere. Nowhere. Yeah? Antigua, Barbuda, Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, St. Kitts, the Grenadines, the whole of them places. Listen. Curacao, Turks and Caicos, Cayman, and you are talking about the most peaceful. When you put these two obvious and Holness, Jamaica with Trinidad and Tobago are the three most terrible countries in the Caribbean. Yeah? Nobody can put that on a pen and put out something and then you go in your brain and follow that. Somebody from in Europe put up this. Where you live there, you see where I'm going, you know. And then put up this and you follow this shit. And the same thing Andrew do in Florida. Make them put up about Jamaica is a mini superpower. And then run with this shit. Yeah. You understand? It's bullshit. Yeah, they enlighten. Yeah, still enlighten. My thing them different, me not do tabloid. So my thing around here, yes, Mr. Lonesome knows his stuff. I feel like I'm at university. It's political science. It's top notch. Of course, I don't see anyone on YouTube with this knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. No, my kind of knowledge is different, you know, because you see, me tell them all the while, me study the world, you know. Yeah, you know, a critical thing was study the world, you know, study the world. Great minds, you study place, animal things and the whole thing, whole universe. So when them come in front of me, we will blow them away. Don't, and jacket and tie, let me say something to you. Let me say something to you. Jacket and tie, the most, hey, jacket and tie, them used to trick people from it coming in, you know. And the most evilest thing me ever see because them sit down and trick you. And because them in a year brain, yeah, it run up and you think there are some decent people because them in a jacket and tie. Them do the world war with them and them do all kind of things. Just look on the leaders, them with them wear. Them not dress casual like how me dress and no. Them a come to you in a jacket and tie. Always put on them jacket for us to come away and, you know, say distance and them a call the shots for go drop bomb on people. Up to now. Yes. So one and two of them now have that. You understand, yeah, man? Saying? And that's true. You understand? So I just said that. I just said that. So the man, yeah. Oh, yes, everything gonna be all right. I said go. I said go. All right, sir. Yes. See? So and them, you know, say Andrew them when them waited, them not try to chicken out. You know, say the pastor them. We think of the biggest set of paper different from the one them in the member of parliament now in the cabinet. We think of the biggest pedophile. Enough of them pastor and them thing there, you know. And them are mislead people. They are. They have to speak truth to power. See? In the way me there, I want to play some too. Hey. Remember, my earth song I come up in and watch it, you know, because I want to see what I put up. The place and everything. I remember my earth song I come up. And yeah, so when I can't miss this. So I send out something so enough I want to in the place here by next week. And then this too. Me I go over there so I play some nice. Hey, if you don't want to hear some real tune, set me over here so before me sit here. Now I set up, you know, by give me an hour, I eat some food. And I some yesterday tune. Remember around there, so let me tell you this too. See, we alone some brown, right? Around there, so no politics. But you see, me a professor around there on music. No, I draw on music. No joke thing. No joke thing. Yeah? Like some man where us music because the money and them play this. We are go down in the box and carry it up. Specialized in the 60s and 70s and 80s and the 50s too. We need something in the 90s. But you know, so you have some super hits. Hits after hits. Me like draw them tune there. So me around there, so you know. Me around there, so yeah. When you know it go already, you know. Just tune in on the year where we are playing and I want to move. We can never come back around 7 o'clock, you know. Right? But let me go around this and play my tune here. I'm out. Bless.
We in lump sum, we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber dude.
I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and she straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to near me with no dagger. Me have the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bullman, we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in the rhythm, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.